Well, okay, so what I keep finding out, including from somebody who is a writer about Aramaic, we had a visitor yesterday from California who came just to see our community because he's writing a book to preserve the Aramaic and Chaldean heritage and language. So what he found out that he didn't know was that the first recorded writer in history is Enheduanna, a woman from ancient Iraq. She was the daughter of Sargon. He was a king. And she basically, the reason she is considered the first writer in history, it's not because she was the first to write anything, because there was writings before then, but she decided to make history by signing her name at the end of the poetry. And in her poems, she would write, "It is I, Enheduanna, who wrote this." Most people are not familiar with this. This is the first writer in recorded history, not male or female, just the first writer who decided to sign her name. And she was a very powerful woman in that region. So that's one thing that I have discovered very few people know, including people in our community, because one of the things that we did not grow up in a society where we could learn about our heritage and our language. We were oppressed in that sense, and you can't learn anything past 1400 years ago. And so we discovered who we are here in the United States, particularly in Michigan, which has the highest concentration of Chaldeans. Before, it was said to be the second highest to Iraq. But that's not really the case anymore because of all that has happened there. Another interesting fact is that beer, the first recipe of beer, was found in ancient Mesopotamia. And there was a goddess goddess Ninkasi, she was the goddess of beer. And she had a certain recipe where she had the priestesses do a fresh brew of beer every single day because it was considered healthier to drink beer than the water that was available to them.